everyone, I'm Matt. Welcome back to another video. This is my Class C motorhome. Look how clean it looks. Now I know it's about to rain, but 24 hours ago, the front of my Class C motorhome looked like this and this. And today, right before it rains, I'm going to show you how we got my motorhome from that dirty with all those love bugs to looking clean just like this. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another video. The weather is not cooperating with us today. So 24 hours ago, well, first and foremost, I'm here with
Leon Gerby, Nomad Detailer.
Perfect. And 24 hours ago, he was here and he cleaned off all the love bugs as you're seeing now. And the front of my motorhome looked disgusting. And it wasn't just fresh love bugs, it was old love bugs. And it just looked really, really rough. Leon, tell everybody who you are, what you did, how you used it, and then at the end, we recorded almost the whole process of you doing it. So towards the end of the video will be a step-by-step process of how to clean and what to use and everything.
Okay, yes. So what we actually cleaned the entire rig with was a waterless wash system that I've been using for about 8 years now. It is totally waterless. It's polymer based, it's not water based, so the longevity lasts a lot longer than all those water-based products out there. You can find it on my website, thenomaddetailer.com, Facebook, YouTube channel, showing how to use it, our pull system. It's a pretty simple process. Now that it's raining now, you'll see in the video as we were applying it, wipe it on and wipe off. And I didn't mention it in the previous videos, but now that it's raining, this is 100 times better than Rain-X.
Okay.
So it's going to repel everything. It's going to repel the water. It's going to run right off, and it's going to dry clean. That's what's really nice without having water spots and stuff on it.
Hey everyone, so coming up next, Leon's gonna go step by step to cleaning the whole motorhome. Now it's gonna be about 20-25 minutes, but guys, if you're an RV owner, travel trailer to a motorhome, it's gonna be totally worth it because you're gonna see what the pros actually do. Also, I wanna remind everybody, make sure you check out his YouTube channel, which is The Nomadic Cleaner, and his website. I will link both of them down below.
Okay guys, so what we got here is, you'll notice that we've got all these love bugs and everything's from the interstate. They're baked in, the sun has baked them in, and they're pretty crunchy. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take our bug and streak remover, and we're going to let the bug and streak do the work. It's a little windy today, so I'm going to kind of cover this with my hand. Now again, all our products are biodegradable, non-toxic, so I'm going to take my hand and I'm just going to move that around a little bit and let that do the work. In approximately 30-45 seconds from now, what you're going to see is this product actually goes in and it breaks down the proteins that are in the bugs. So you're going to start seeing streaks come down of bug remains. Are going to start running down. It's going to soften it up, and they're going to just wipe off effortlessly. And you can already start seeing some of them now are starting to shift around and move. We'll just give that just a minute. That's up to you. All right, and then while that's doing that, this is how easy this is, really. You see there, you see some blood, and you start seeing the remains of the bugs. There's some yellow. It's just pulling all that out of the pores of the gel coat right now.
Nice.
It's just pulling it out. There's a nice little yellow blob. All right, so let's go ahead and give it a first wipe and see if we need to hit it again, but it looks like it's coming off pretty easy. I'm going to take my towels that come with our kits, and I'm going to fold it in quarters. That gives me 8 sections I can work with, and I'm just going to come in and just start wiping this off. We don't want you scrubbing, we don't want you putting any kind of pressure on it. So you're just going to come in here and you're just going to wipe off what comes off the first time. These were pretty heavily embedded, so there's all the bugs and stuff. It picked it right up. We're going to turn around, and the top section is still soaking right now. I'm going to come in on the more stubborn areas. We're going to let that sit for the second time, and they'll come right off. I'm going to go ahead ahead and work my way up a little bit here, and let's see what we can pull off of here. And all of our products are waterless, so we're not doing any damage to the paint whatsoever, because our products are designed to get into the pores, and it's lifting everything to the surface, and our towels are picking it up and pulling it off. Now we're going to spray that little section there once again. Now while that's going, we'll give that a second. I want to talk about how our products are safe for every single surface, inside, outside of the camper. Your blacks, we're not going to stain anything white. Your chrome surfaces, it is safe on all surfaces. So on this front cap here, we've got the chrome, we've got paint surfaces here. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to spread it out a little bit over the bugs, and we're just going to let it sit for a moment. You can work this in. As far as the bug and streak, what I use it for, it's designed to be used for the very first time that you go and clean your kit with the simple reflection system. What you want to do is get it clean, get it to where you want to, and then when we go and we apply the simple reflection cleaner protectant, you want to build up as many coats as you can, and you don't want to strip those coats off, which this will do. So you're going to use this to get the bugs off. You're going to use this inside, for example, cleaning your microwave, your shower stalls, your shower walls, your doors. You're going to go in there and clean all of your soap scum off your shower doors, your shower stalls, etc., like that. Once all that is clean, you put the simple reflections on there, and you never have to squeegee your showers again. Once a week, you go in there and just wipe it down with a fresh coat, and all the soap scum and water spots, all that just goes away. All right, so this has been sitting for a second in the sun. We don't want to let it dry out. If it does, no problem. You just spray it again. One wipe, those bugs just came right off there. There we go. All right, so that's... Now this product does streak, even though it's called bug and streak remover. It's doing the cleaning, the bulk cleaning of it. So there, those bugs on the front little edge there came right off. These bugs here are all lifted up on the surface. And I'm going to come in and just pick them right up off the paint. Okay. All right. Now we'll let that dry for a second, and we'll switch to the cleaner protected. I'm going to go up here and let's get this cleaned. Because the sun dried it out just a hair, I'm just going to give it a little more moisture. I don't want to do any scratching. So, now we've got 99% of the bugs here off of this front. When I come back in with the cleaner protected on this section here, anything that's remaining will come off with that. All right, come back here again.
You can tell a huge difference for sure.
Yep, and that's without any scrubbing. Now we also, and I'll demo the pole in a minute when we do the application. I know a lot of our clients, they're finding that as they get older in life, that their wives don't want them on ladders. So we have a pole, and I'll show you that here in a moment. When we're applying the product, and also for the bugs removal, that keeps you on the ground. It's got nice camber, fiberglass pole, camber lock, stainless steel hardware, so it's a nice quality pole with an applicator head that does all the work for you as far as pressing down on weight.
Nice.
You just want to use the pole system. Okay, so now if you notice here, the bug and streak did streak.
Yep.
But it removed the bugs. So I'm going to switch towels. You don't want to mix the two products. One strips, one removes. Now we're going to switch over to our cleaner protectant, which is the green bottle.
Perfect.
Okay. And it's windy today, so I'm going to apply it directly. Oh, okay, now if you guys notice, yeah, so I dropped the towel. So
it's okay, just reuse it.
No, can't reuse the towel. So because these towels have a static charge on that picks up every bit of dirt off of your surface, even though this towel looks great, it landed on the grass, you cannot reuse it until you wash and dry it. Now, washing our towels, you can wash them in anything you like, no fabric softener though. And when you dry them, do not use any dryer sheets, because that will clog the pores up and then they won't pull any dirt off any longer. Got it. So I'm going to throw this towel off here to the side. It's no good. And I'm going to grab me another towel for that. Alright, so as I was saying, since it's so windy today, I'm not going to spray it directly on the surface, because Simple Reflection Cleaner comes out in a very fine mist. Alright, I'm just going to shoot it. This product goes a very long way. It does not take much at all. So I'm going to take it down and I'm going to just basically do a quick once over. And then I'm going to come back and just pick up anything that it picked up. Alright, I'm going to flip it over one time. Okay, so there's your first coat. Now on this first coat, all your surfaces, your paint surfaces, your chrome surfaces, they're not flat like a sheet of glass. They actually got V pits and all kinds of pitting and stuff in there. Your dirt and everything hides in there. So when I put this Simple Reflection Cleaner on there, what it's actually doing, it's going into those pits and surfaces. And as it's pushing the contaminants out of the surface, it's filling them in with polymer. Now our polymers are plant-based, biodegradable, non-toxic. There's no toxicity, no warning labels on anything. And then you just come in and it's a wipe-on-wipe product. We are also one of the only RV products on the market that you can use on every single surface, inside and outside. You can use it on your stainless steel refrigerators. You can use it on your toaster, microwave. What else? The glass in your showers, all your mirrors. Now, and what it does for mirrors and glass work is 2 coats is on there. Get rid of that streak. Now look here, we are now fingerprintless. Right. Okay. And then compare it to this side. Yep. Now over here, I can take some of this dirt here. Let's find some dirt. I'm gonna pick up a little bit of dirt here. I'm gonna wipe it on here and pick up some of that dirt. Now, there's a polymer protection surface on here now. So I'm gonna take this dirt on my finger and I'm gonna smear it onto even that. Can't even see it. Let's see, there we go. There you go. I'm gonna smear that on there. Now, the protection that we've offered this now is a whole line, and those pits are now filled in with polymer. So all you need to do now is just pick up your towel. You can take a dry area or just a slightly damp area. It's up to you. I'm going to go with the slightly damp area, and you're just going to do one quick wipe and you wow. Now, I don't have a bottle of water with me currently right now, but let's say that this was your stainless steel refrigerator. Grandkids or kids come over, they put their hands all over it. Instead of having to go and get the product out wherever it's stored at, you can take a wet washcloth now, wipe the handprints off of the refrigerator, and it's going to dry clear with no water streaks. Wow. Because it's protected. So now if we go up to the surface, what I want you to do is I want you to feel the surface now here. Come here, Una. Okay. All right, and then kind of feel how grody that is. Oh, wow. Okay. So I'm going to clean this section that I removed the bugs. Now, if you recall, I didn't remove any bugs here. Correct. With the bug and streak. I want to show you this. The cleaner protectant will do the job. You just need to let it sit for just a few seconds longer, maybe another 30 seconds longer. And same thing with this product. If I wanted to smear it in, I can with my hand. And I'm just going to come in now, and I'm going to clean the section that I cleaned with the bug and streak first, so you can see the difference. Oh, that came out really nice. It's a new rig.
Yeah.
All right, and now over here, this has not been pre-cleaned, this has not been bug or streaked or anything yet. And I'm just going to come across gently on the first coat. And as I'm doing it, I'm just doing a gentle lift. All right, I've got all the dirt off of that area that quick. Now I can come back in and not worry about doing any damage. And I'm going to just come in here and clean it without the bug and streak. It will still do the same thing. It's just taking a few extra swipes.
Wow.
And that's one of the reasons why we came up with the bug and streak cleaner remover, is because we don't want you overworking and potentially do a scratch or something. Now there's one coat across that. Go ahead and feel what that feels like.
Thank you. Holy smokes. I wish you guys could feel it. Ew.
Yeah.
You can like definitely feel the difference.
So what we recommend on the front cap is, once you get all these bugs off, which I'm going to do, we want you to come back before you leave on your next trip, and we want you to put about 10 coats on the front cap. And you're like, wow, 10 coats, that's a lot. Well, we're not talking about waxes here. You're not putting a wax on and then wiping it off. This stuff goes on very quickly. You don't want to use waxes on your RVs. You want to switch over to more liquids and polymers and stuff like that. The reason for that is, back in the day, everybody was using waxes on the fiberglass walls, and it creates a greenhouse effect. So when the sunlight's coming down through that wax, it traps that heat in there, and it causes the fiberglass to heat up internally and crack, and that's what causes all those little micro cracks that you see on older motorhomes.
Yes.
Our product is breathable. It allows the heat to come in and escape. You can also take a brand new painted vehicle and use our product the very same day, because it allows that paint to cure, because it is in fact breathable. Now when I say 10 coats, I'm going to take a tiny bit on my towel, all right, and I'm going to go ahead and apply 5 or 6 coats this quickly. This is how quickly this applies. I'm going to hit the area I cleaned in here. All right, so here's 2 coats.
Okay, so down and back's 1 coat.
Yep. And then I flipped it over with the dry side's all I did.
Got it.
Here's coat 3. And what I'm doing is I'm looking. As long as I see moisture transferring onto the surface, I have plenty. If you put too much on, there's like 3 or 4, and I still got a little bit, so I got enough to do 1 more. So here's 5. Oh, that's beautiful. So there's 5 coats of that now. Oh, wow. So, and now all I'll do to get the rest of those 10 coats is I'll just spray it 1 more time.
Yep.
Coat 6.
Now, if you do this half 10 times and the other half 8 times or 5 times,
you cannot tell the
okay,
difference.
okay.
Okay, so for example, 6, 7, let me hit 7. And the more coats you get on, it blends in and dries very quickly.
Yep.
8 roughly. All right, we'll just stop there. There's 8 roughly. Go ahead and fill that.
Holy smokes. That's crazy.
And if you look at this reflection, how deep and clean it is. So,
right, well first, sorry. Put your face right there. No, towards me some.
okay.
Towards me.
Okay.
On, right? Like
Oh, okay.
Yep.
You want to get the...
And then move down some.
Yeah, but now you have my mugshot.
Yeah. Look at that. I mean, so it's going to be hard for us to like show the difference on camera.
Yeah.
But I mean, here in real life, I mean, you could see it. So what were you saying about the reflection?
So on the reflection of most products, when you're looking at things, light refracts back at you and it scatters because the surface isn't smooth.
Okay.
Our product goes in and levels itself out onto it. So when you're looking at it, you're getting a direct reflection back at you, so your light's not scattering. So that's why you get that beautiful, clean outline image that we have right here.
Yeah.
And this dirt area and stuff up here, again, this is a waterless wash. And the reason why waterless washes are becoming so popular, this park that we're in currently right here in Elkhart does not allow water to be used to wash your rig. A lot of military installations are no longer allowing soap and water. So this is totally a waterless wash. The only time we recommend that you use water is if you sunk the rig and clean all the mud up around the wheel wells and stuff first.
Got it.
So this stuff here that dripped down, we're just going to come in here.
Those are the bugs and guts.
And this is just the cleaner, no bug and streak remover, but that one pass There's
wow.
all of that, it picked it up. So I'll flip the towel over to a clean side. Now the only time that you're going to see streaks with our product is if your towel is dirty, you just need to rotate it or switch over to another towel, or if you put too much product on there, your towel's too wet. If your towel's too wet, you have a couple options. You can flip over to a dry side. If you no longer have a dry side, you can do the 2-towel method or just grab another towel.
Okay.
If it dries and you see a streak in there and you can't get it out, all you simply do is just apply the product to the towel again, wipe over it, it'll re-liquefy it, and it'll pick that streak right up.
Well, in my opinion, you know, people are spending $100,000 or more. They should have how many towels? Probably 20 or 30?
Well, our kits, because we use, all of our products are American made, USA made. The chemistry stuff is all done in Oklahoma. All our products come out of Colorado. Our poles are American made. The only thing that comes from overseas, and I'm a veteran, combat wounded, and I'm proud to say that we're 99.99% American products. Our towels come out of South Korea, which is an American ally.
Okay.
All right. So, and they're ISO 9001, high quality. The reason why we don't get these in America is because nobody makes them. They're high quality towels. So our kits come with 10 towels. Which
10, wow.
It's enough for you to do your entire rig. Now, when you come in here, so now we're at this point here. It's now just taking your time and going through, getting rid of the bugs. Now, once you're fully protected and all of this looks like this and it's beautiful, you get where you're going, all you're going to do is you're going to pop out, you're going to get everything set up. 90% of the time, every other wash, you only need to clean from about here down on the sides and the front cap. So you'll take our pole and you'll take a towel or by hand, and you're just going to spray the towel and you're just going to come in here and you're going to do a quick cleanup. When you have 10 coats on here, the bugs are going to wipe right off if you catch them within the first 24 hours.
Wow.
Now, if we come along over here to Matt's side here, he has what's called a gel coat. So there's two types of rigs out there. Well, really there's three. There's gel coat, there's full body paint, and then there's partial paint or partial gel coat. This is gel coat with a decal on it. Now, we've all seen the older rigs that has the decals where they start cupping up and they start peeling, they crack and they flake and everything. Well, Simple Reflections is 100% UV protectant for 1 year. So our product on this brand new rig and also on this gel coat, right now it's new. It's got a sheen on it. There's no chalkiness yet on it. Well, our product, we can come in here. Now, gel coat's going to use a little bit more product the very first time because there's more porous to fill in. Now, what this is going to do now is this is now going to lock in all those pores. It might take 2 coats for me, and it's going to prevent it from never chalking again. So it will not chalk as long as you put it on at least once a year. Your decals will never shrink, they'll never fade, they'll never crack, because this hydrates woodwork, this hydrates decals, it hydrates all your surfaces and protects it. The rigs that you guys out there with the RVs that are just tons and tons of woodwork and you're putting products on there to keep the wood nice and shiny, but it's sticky. Well, when you're in a campground, that dust comes over and it sticks to the walls and it sticks to that sticky stuff. Our product will actually hydrate the wall, hydrate the wood, protect it, and it actually repels dust. You can literally see the dust floating over to the wall, and then because of the static charge, it pushes it away.
Oh, wow.
So there's the dirt that just came off that section.
And it didn't even look dirty. That's crazy.
So I'm going to flip the towel over and I'm going to do one more coat. This is just 2 coats. Your paint was in excellent condition because it's your gel coat, I should say, it was in excellent condition since it's new. But I want you to feel now how hydrated this section feels from above.
Wow. Thank you.
Yep.
So it's still smooth.
Yes.
Here. But I'm getting like a residue, right? Like the
You're
dirt,
getting the dirt
right.
grit.
Look at that.
Yep.
Okay, so. Wow.
Okay. Now,
I wish we had feel-o-vision.
Feel-o-vision.
Right.
Yes. Nice. Now, feel how lubricated, how hydrated that decal is. Now come over here to this gray one.
Oh yeah. Like, can you hear that? I bet you. Look. And maybe you can't hear it. Like, you can just feel it. That's
it's
crazy.
dry. Yep, it hydrated it. Okay, plastic surfaces, safe for all surfaces. It's not going to turn black.
Well, I want my door handle to
I mean,
be
it's
black.
not going to turn white. Sorry. I get words confused sometimes. I have a head injury from combat. I apologize. All right, so it's not going to turn white on you. It's now hydrated that plastic, so it's not going to turn gray on you because it's now hydrated. So I recommend you get in here, get all behind here, coat it really well, and you're now protected. That color is protected. We'll do half of this decal right here. And this is still just what I have on the towel.
Wow.
All right. Now, up at glass, let's talk about glass for a minute. Now, this looks like a lot of dog interior.
What?
Yes.
Oh man, Una.
So, let's do the other side. A little less dog prints. Luna, can you make it over here, girl? All right. Now, also, while I'm showing you the mirror real quick, and you can choose what to put in and not.
Oh, we're keeping it all in.
Okay, so here we go.
See all them damn bugs?
We're gonna let that just run down and do its thing for a minute. I'm gonna come over here to this glass, and I'm gonna show you how amazing this stuff does glass work. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and rotate my towel to a clean square. And I'm just gonna come in first time and just gently just spread the product around and pick up the surface dirt.
Wow.
All right, there's all your dirt. I'm gonna flip it over. All right, here we go. We're gonna clean this glass now.
It's a little dirty on the inside.
Just a little
bit. But you
bit.
can almost see like the layer of the You can almost see like the layer of the inside, like clean on the outside, but you can see like where the dirt is on the inside.
And now that window is now fingerprintless.
Wow.
Your mirror, just with what's still on the product here, and there's your mirror.
Amazing.
With no extra product. Okay, so now back on the front here, we're going to switch towels back to the bug and streak. Most of the bugs ran off of it already.
Right.
They dropped to the ground. I'm going to lubricate it again. And now I'm just going to come in here and just pick it up. Whoop, we're going to figure out why your mirror needs.
Oh, I just need, yeah, I need it tight.
And look at that. The bugs are just wiping right off effortlessly. Got one good
Yeah,
one there.
yeah, we hit that one good. That was an Ocala bug.
That one like broke the mirror, didn't it?
Right.
Okay, so now what I wanted to show you on this rough plastic,
Wow.
like, is now that the bugs are gone, let that dry. It'll take just a second.
Wow. You like saw it dry right there.
All right. Now we're going to take the cleaner protectant. Now this is very porous. So I'm going to put 2 coats on it, and you're going to see the difference between the first coat and the second coat. Once it starts filling that pore in. And because it's so porous, I did put quite a bit on there. So there's coat 1. Coat 2. And also, when you're working with paint, and I forgot to mention this earlier, when you're dealing with paint, not so much on the gel coat surfaces, but on the painted surfaces, those that you guys with clear coat, you don't want to do the Karate Kid thing. No wax on, no wax off.
Okay.
You want to do straight lines, up and down, side to side. The reason for that is the human eyeball can detect curved lines a whole lot easier than straight up and down horizontal lines. So if you are putting any kind of micro scratches or anything, if you have something on there, you're not in fear of creating huge swirls.
That's why you see those swoops and swirls and bad cleanings.
Yep. A lot of that really comes from.
Do I touch it?
Yeah, sure. A lot of that actually comes from the RV manufacturers or the dealers, and when they get ready for their PDI or delivery, if they see something on there, they'll get up there inside of a building and they'll take the polisher and they'll hit it really good and it looks really good. Unfortunately, you got to have proper lighting or sunlight to see swirls, and sometimes I've seen them do more damage.
Right.
So now that pretty much covers plastic, that covers paint surfaces, your chrome, your glass. Internally, you can use this on your phones, your mirrors, all of your leather, your plastic material, your woodworking material. It is totally biodegradable, non-toxic, like I said before. I'll even go as far as,
oh man.
okay, so if your dog or somebody was to drink this entire bottle, they're just gonna have slick poo for a week.
Oh man, Yuna,
So
you want some slick poo? So it works if she's constipated as well.
I don't recommend it. It's probably not recommended
10-4
from the attorneys.
Yes.
But what
Legally, if your dog is constipated, do not use this product.
Yep.
Use as directed.
So, and to this date, out of all the shows I've been to and things, and I've not seen any other products on the market that does not have any toxins in it.
Right.
So, let's see. But any questions that you have?
No, we're ready to see what the finished product looks like.
Okay.
Jen, do you see the front of the motorhome when it was dirty? It's freaking better than new.
Okay guys, real quick, I'm going to go over and show you what I recommend to maintain your RV.
Perfect.
Now this kit right here is everything that you need to maintain your RV, your truck, tow vehicle for a full year. If you're using multiple vehicles, you might get about 9 months out of it. So, but we talked about the pole a little bit in the video that I was going to show you how to use it. You probably saw in the time lapse I was using it some on the front. Real quick, I just want to say it's a high quality fiberglass pole. We have camber locks, so if you're sitting there working on these and you need to change things up real quick or change the distance, you just flip the handle and it locks into place. Go shorter, it locks. You need to go all the way up to the front cap. You can lock it anywhere that you want.
Wow.
All of our pole comes with the fiberglass camber locks, plastic, high quality, and stainless steel screws, so it's never going to rust. Also, our applicator head here has a double lock, so when you're sitting there working on the rig, it's not going to twist on you and try and twist off. So in your kit, you're going to get some instructional cards.
Perfect.
This is instructions for the men.
Yep.
And this is in the instructions for the ladies.
Perfect.
So, you know, they like to read.
Yeah, man. Me man. Me man. Me
That's
don't
it.
read.
Exactly.
Little squiggly line.
All right. So inside here, you're going to get a 32-ounce bottle of your Bug and Streak. That's
Yes.
all you're going to need, because you're going to use this just really the first time or for stubborn stains. It's going to come with a spray applicator head. Okay. You're going to get a 10-ounce bottle of your cleaner protectant, a 24-ounce bottle of the cleaner protectant, a 32-ounce refill for the cleaner protectant, a 4-ounce bottle for those that have motorcycles or a glove
carts.
box
Yep.
and golf carts, anything like that. You can put a little 4-ounce bottle in. All right. And speaking of motorcycles, this product is approved for every inch of a Harley Davidson motorcycle.
Oh, very good.
So from the windshield all the way down to the chrome to the leather, it's approved for every inch of it. They're very picky. You're going to get 10 of our microfiber plush towels that we recommend. The maintenance on the towels is wash and dry them in anything you like. Just don't use fabric softeners and don't use dryer sheets. It will clog the pores and it won't pull that dirt off the surface any longer. You're also going to get 2 of our antibacterial microbial towels. These are like little kitchen towels for doing dishes and stuff.
Okay.
Wet or dry, they kill all bacteria on contact. They're
Wow.
laced with silver. They don't odor, they won't start stinking on you or anything like that. So what we tell folks to do is clean the kitchen up with it for a few days before you throw it in the wash. Take it to the bathroom, wipe the bathroom down, because it's still killing all bacteria on contact. Throw it in the wash with the blue towels. Again, no fabric softener, no dryer sheets, and these are good for about 500 washes.
Wow.
So this is the complete kit. That's everything that you need for a year. If you run out of product, whatever, you just simply go to the website. You can order 32-ounce bottles, you can order 16-ounce refills, or the best value is to order the gallons. It's pretty economical. I think right now our gallons are about $90. When you compare that to some of the inferior products out there, they're far, far more.
Perfect.
So, and this is called the complete kit.
Love it.